Hi, everybody. So it is Father's Day, night of Father's Day. We're playing a board game. These are some gifts that I got from the kids and Joanne. So I've got some moonshine pickles and some snack mix and a beer cup and a coaster, and we're getting ready to play this awesome board game. Again, it's Father's Day night. Main reason I wanted to do this tonight, though, is because all of the kids sent me a video, which was pretty cool, I thought. But if you've been watching the channel at all, we've had something we've kind of hinted at for a while, a segment that we kept expecting to come around. It wasn't happening. I think that it's happening now thanks to one of the videos from this kid, right?
Yes.
Happy Father's Day.
Oh,
Did you really just say that?
The Springer card game. Enjoy this special feature from
Brought to you by me.
Red Pup Adventures.
Oh, hello. Welcome to Tea Time Talks with Lakin, the show where there's no tea. So, on today's episode, we are going to be doing something extra special because today is Father's Day. So I have contacted just a handful of my friends and coworkers and asked them to submit me a dad joke, and I'm going to be ranking them. So let's just dive into it. Alright, so coming in last place, we have a joke submitted by my coworker Katie. The joke is, what did one plate say to the other plate? Tonight's dinner is on me. Yeah, well, it's a good joke, but I will say that Katie aggressively did not want to participate in this, so she just ended up Googling her joke, and I just didn't feel like that was in the spirit of Father's Day, so I had to rank her last place, unfortunately. So let's move on to the next entry. So my coworker Emily submitted, what did the ocean say to the beach? Nothing. It just waved. So again, that's a good one, a classic, but she did admit that she Googled it as well, saying she had none of her own to give me. She gets bonus points, though, because she did answer me on her day off work, so that's why she's rated above Katie. All right, next we have a joke by Shannon. We all know and love Shannon. Why can't you write with a broken pencil? Because it's pointless. Yeah. So it's a good joke. It's basic though. I feel like I want a little bit more creativity, but I do appreciate that she answered me immediately and when she's like hundreds of miles away. So extra points to her for that. Then we have a joke submitted by another coworker of mine, Natalie, or an old coworker of mine, who said, what did the coffee say to his crush? I like you a latte. So this one I do like though because it's very on brand for her, fitting for our occupations, I will say. So it got bonus points because of that. I felt like it had inspiration behind it, and yeah, good classic joke. Next up, we have one from the Natster, who, alright, this is a weird one, but hear me out. Why did the chicken go to KFC? To see his friends. Okay, so you're probably wondering why is this one rated so high? You might not have heard that exact rendition of that joke before. Well, it's because she did tell me that her younger child brother helped her come up with that one. So because of that, I feel like I have to give it some extra credit. Good joke for a young child. I like to imagine the workings of his mind as he came up with that. So yeah, so we're gonna rate it third place today. And then move on to the second place entry. So this one, I will admit, I feel like it should have got first place, but I will explain why it didn't in a moment. This entry is by my coworker Colton. I have to read it to you exactly as it was said. So I asked him to give me his best dad joke, and he responded with, well, well, well. Well, if you spend all day in a well, that's a day well spent. Yeah, okay, so this one. The reason it's up there for me is because this is one my own father has said many times throughout my life. It's a well-known joke to me, so I feel like has a very touching quality. So because of that, I really have to rank it highly. It's also just a good classic dad joke, and a little bit more original than I feel like the others. So yeah, I do feel like it was my favorite. However, I must say that another friend of mine, she gave me not a classic dad joke, but it had to take the #1 spot today. Yeah, let's just say what it is. So my good friend Paige, I asked her to give me her best dad joke, and her response was, okay, my train runs. And she gave me actually a couple different versions of this, but my favorite was her Stranger Things adaptation, where she said, my train runs up the hill to make a deal with God and get him to swap our places. Don't know, kind of creative. Now, most of you are probably thinking, that is not a dad joke. What on earth is that? It is not. No, it's not. And that's why I feel like questionable about giving her the #1 spot, but it is a joke game that my dad not only taught me, but taught my friends, and in return, my entire old home school knows this. Like, the whole band section of that school continues today to play this little game that involves this my train joke. So because of that, I felt like it had to take #1. Like, it's a working memory of my father. So Paige, you killed it. I appreciate, you really thought about this one, and I feel like you gave us the best answer possible. So, I still feel like Colton has the best actual dad joke, but Paige gets #1 today. So I can't finish this though without saying my personal favorite dad joke. It just wouldn't be a Father's Day video without this joke. So let's hear it right now. How do you catch a unique rabbit? Unique up on it. How do you catch a tame rabbit? Tame way! Okay, so that's the best dad joke of all time. Don't argue with me. It is. But I have to finish off this video with just a little message and say to all of the dads out there, especially mine, because I'm sorry, all of you just can't beat my dad. Happy Father's Day, and I will see you all in the next episode. Bye!